We're an hour into trading on Wednesday, November 17th. Hello, traders. I'm going to do something completely different today. I want to try and get the video out as soon as I possibly can. That's why I'm going to do it an hour after the open. Plus, I want to show you trades that are setting up right now that I'm in so that you can get an early jump on these stocks. Right now, we have the market pulling back. Apple is the stock that I'm currently long, and I'm going to go into my chat room just to show you that I am long NET. I am long Qualcomm, I am long Apple, I am long Netflix. These trades were entered about 27 minutes after the open, 8:47 Central Time. So let's take a look at those stocks, but first, let's start out with NET. That was a pick from yesterday. And actually, I carried a little bit of that over. You could see how during the video yesterday, stock was up. I'm going to take these arrows off right here so we can see better. Stock was up on long green candles stacked. D1 chart, very, very nice breakout, bullish flag formation here. That's one of the reasons that I liked it so much. So you can take a look at NET and go, oh, come on, that wasn't such a good pick, Pete. Look, stock pulled back and then it compressed into the close. The missing part of that equation is, look what the market did. Sell, 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 right into the closing bell. Pretty big market pullback. Stock pulls back and it compresses. As the market continues to fall, look, the stock still has support. This morning, market down. Look, market continues to sell off. Stock is able to maintain this bid. This is a really nice pick. I think NET continues to go higher. So let's take a look and see what the overall market is doing today. Not a lot of incremental news overnight. You know, if I take a look at yesterday's rally, we had this nice little move on the open here, stacked green candles. This is what told us that the trend was going to be higher. Get a bullish flag formation here, downward sloping trend line. There's your breakout. Big follow through right there. You can also see we had a bearish 10P cross right here on the S&P 500. That told us to be cautious with longs. Hold off as long as you can. Bullish cross in here. Now it's time to load up and the market releases. Here you've got your bearish cross. Remember, this indicator is predictive. It is not reactive like all other indicators. So you know that you got to be looking for some resistance up at this level. You've got an upward sloping trend line that comes in right like this. You have another trend line that comes in very steep like this, so you can't really use that. The steeper the trend line, the less reliable it is. This is a nice gradual sloping trend line. So you breach it on the downside, get a little bit of an attempt at a bounce in here, no go. Now you start to see the selling pressure come in. So that was also a good shorting signal. We don't really have any reason to justify this big rally yesterday outside of momentum and year-end seasonal strength. We also don't have any real reason for this pullback today. There wasn't any incremental overnight news. Saw some profit taking there, some follow through on that profit taking today, and now the market is kind of forming support. What do I think the market's going to do from here in? Well, to take a look at that, we got to go into the longer term chart. You can see how we're pressing up against the all-time high. We can expect some resistance. You'll also notice that there is a spattering of mixed green and red candles. That tells us that there's two-sided action taking place up near the high. So we should not expect go-go huge market rallies from here. We should expect a move higher. Eventually that move stalls. Then we see some profit taking, or we see a drop, eventually support forms, and then we have a nice move higher. That's what's happening right now. When you're day trading and you're trying to trade when the longer term trend is higher, drops on the open are the best possible scenario because this drop right here gives us a chance to search for relative strength. Those stocks become super apparent. Just an easy search. All of you can perform this. Mark it down. Show me a stock that is above the prior day's high. That would be a really good search. And it's simple. You don't need Option Stalker for that. You can do that on any platform. Hey, show me a stock that's above the prior day's high and has heavy volume today. Bingo, that would be excellent. You start flipping through those charts, you start looking for technical breakouts on a D1 basis, and you've got a stock that's likely to move higher. Then you can start identifying relative strength by using that overlay. Again, you don't need Option Stalker for this. This is something you can do with any trading platform. So long red candle, look at that green candle right there. That is almost a bullish engulfing candle. That should be the low. Now, as I told members, I said, here's what we want right now. We'd like to see the halfway point of this long green candle preserved. Right there, you can see how we just tested it and got a bullish hammer off of it. And we want this bounce right in here to last at least 30 minutes. Maybe 45 minutes would be even better. That tells us that sellers, wham, 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 they cannot get anything going, and buyers will eventually come in. Now, if we had one bar like this and we retrace half of it immediately, then another red bar, then another red bar to a new low of the day taking place in 20 minutes or so, that's a warning sign. That tells you that we are going lower and that you should not be in there trying to buy. Just like in here, you get this drop, got a brief pause, whoosh, next leg lower. So the longer this bounce takes to unfold, the more bullish it is. So the sellers will come in, pound, 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 pound. When they can't get a new low of the day, the buyers will come in. They'll know that the coast is clear and they will start buying. So I see this as a very good buying opportunity. That's why I'm knocking through charts. That's why I'm finding relative strength right now. I'm trying to get in. 1OP is showing us we got a bullish cross right here. This is a time to be long. We are 1 hour into the open on Trading Wednesday. If you're watching this video later in the day, go back and check the prices and check these stocks. I'm sure they're going to be moving higher. NET, I still like it. I have a small position on. I plan on adding as soon as it starts to show some relative strength. But I've got other stocks I actually like better. Let's keep an eye on Apple. My pick of the day, I believe. You can see how the market has been gradually finding its bid, and the stock has a series of higher lows. It's going to try and break out. Take a look at that daily chart. Horizontal resistance right here. It's trying to get through. If it can get through this today, it's going to have a couple of days of follow through, probably challenge that 157 all-time high. Love Apple, Qualcomm. Boy, do I love that one too. Look at that strength. So right on the open, I can see that the stock wanted to move higher. Market down, down, down. Stock, zoom, right out of the gate. Didn't care about any of this market selling, and look at it climb higher right now. New high of the day as we speak. Love it. This stock is super strong. I've had a lot of members in Tesla this morning. Look at that baby go. That is relative strength. Let's put up the 10 SI indicator and you'll be able to see orange line above zero. Beautiful. So we've got relative strength. We have a bullish 1OP cross on Tesla. Looks fantastic. Going to the daily chart. Very steep trend line. I just told you what I think about steep trend lines. I don't like them a lot, but you have nice support here. Couple of tails under body. Let's get the major moving averages up so we know where they come into play. Stock looks actually pretty good in here. Has lots of upside potential. And you can see all those major moving averages are preserved. I like it. I think Tesla goes higher. Maybe not my favorite, but man, I sure like the price action this morning. Look at that. Relentless buying, relative strength, market down, 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 stock up, up, up. Let's go in. Let's take look at a couple of searches here. I'm going to go into day trading searches. Let's find that relative strength right away. NVAX, these are your stocks with relative strength. Yes, we can search for them. We can search for relative strength across any time frame, from a 5-minute time frame to a daily time frame. We can look for stocks that are strong relative to the market across all those time frames. So it has M5, M15, M30, H1, has all relative strength across all time frames. Whatever technical indicator you're using, you want confirmation across multiple timelines. That's why I have Option Stalker with all of these fields. So if I wanted to just find stocks that look good across every timeline, I'm going to go into strength versus SPY. I'm just going to mark across every box. And we'll click search. Whatever search results come back on this, we are going to see some really strong stocks. There they are. Now all I have to do is whittle this list down. Stock above prior day high, I mentioned that was a good one to use. Heavy volume, that's a good one to use. And then all of a sudden, we're going to be whittling down to maybe 10 or 15 candidates. We start clicking through those charts. I'm sorry that the results are coming back slower than normal because I'm running this recording software. But anyway, I'm going to move this off to the side. I'll wait for those results to come in. We'll see which stocks pop up. Maybe too restrictive also. But we're going to keep going through this list. NVAX looks good. Go to the daily chart. It's a bottom fisher, so I'm not too crazy about that because I've got the stock starting to come off of a major decline right in there. And I'll also take the SPY off. I'm going to take some of these other indicators off. RBLX. You know I like this one. I've been highlighting this since that green bar right there. Look at that baby run. Look at the market right here. Always have a 5-minute chart up of the S&P 500 so that you know what the market is doing. Market has been down, down, down today. Stock continuing to move higher. You know the market is still down. That's the open. That's where it is now. Market lower, stock higher, stock above prior day high. Look at that volume. If I want, I can overlay the 10 volume indicator. If the blue line is above 0, I know that it's heavier volume than normal. So I'm going to continue to go in. Qualcomm, we know we like that one. AFRM, little choppy in here. Decent. I mean, it's above the prior day's high, so it could go. I like it. DE is down $10, so I'm not going to look at that one. TJX, that's interesting. You can see earnings before the open, decent relative strength. Don't see anything that makes me want to get into that stock right now. If I click E-reaction, I could see here's how TGX normally responds to earnings. These are 5-minute charts for the last 4 quarters once TJX has reported. So I don't see any glaring patterns in there. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking. I'm going to look at heavy buying. We've got TJX there. Look at bull run. There's Tesla. Tesla looks really good. PFE, let's see what's going on there. PFE stacking candles. Got a couple of mixed greens and reds in there, but overall looks really good. Bullish flag formation right here. PFE looks excellent. Really like that stock as well. GM challenging the all-time high. VLD, bullish flag formation. That one looks pretty good. That's kind of a cheap stock. Take a look at that. Big volume in there. You can see blue line above 0. Look at those stacked green candles. That looks pretty good too for those of you looking for a cheaper stock. I like that one, but you got to be careful trading those. RBLX can't be my pick of the day because that's been my pick of the day in the last week, so I don't want to keep touting the same stock. TSLA looks good. You know, I really like Qualcomm. I think Qualcomm is going to be my pick of the day. Qualcomm, new high of the day. Qualcomm is my pick of the day, and looky here, folks. There we go. There's the key bar for the day. That long green candle off of the low told me that this could be support that lasts the entire day. Higher low, double bottom through this resistance point right here. See you later. Folks, I think we're going to have a nice rally back today. I don't know that we'll make a new high of the day, but we'll at least have an opportunity to ride some of our longs right in here. Qualcomm's your pick of the day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Tell your friends that you know trade to come and watch the YouTube channel because every day I give you new picks. I use Option Stalker. It's designed to find relative strength, heavy volume, technical breakouts, lots of other indicators that we use to find these stocks quickly and easily. And on the open, that's exactly what you need. You need to be very, very efficient at finding these stocks. So make sure you tell your friends about it. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good luck with your trading. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.